Well, hello guys, welcome back. So I wanted to talk to you about building a partnership with Loki. It's not always easy, and I will tell you what, if you're going to start a YouTube channel, I know at least a couple of you that I'm in contact with, you have or going to start YouTube channels. That is either going to make or break your relationship. It really is. And we are partners on this channel because we sink or swim together here, and we have had so many things come up in our relationship that only made the relationship stronger. I'm going to pick on myself, not to talk about myself, but I don't think it's fair to pick on other people. Yeah. and, and in the beginning, for example, we were both having great fun doing it, and it seemed like Loki was doing all these fantastic things to be talked about, and then one day, like that, I'm not doing anything anymore. You're just spending time with me to have a channel. And at the time, I loved him. I was spending time with him. But yes, it was like, okay, I hope he does something awesome today. So we have a video for tomorrow. And we had to both grow through that. I had to grow through the point of realizing that, he's a god. If he wants to walk away at any given time, it just butterfly fell down. I guess he's agreeing. If he wants to walk away at any given time and not interact with me, that's fine. And he had to negotiate with me of like stuff to not share, stuff to share. You can tell this story, but don't tell that story. And it took us a while. It took us a long time. And I'm sure old timers remember me saying Loki isn't just going to jump through hoops just so we have a channel. He was like that at the time. We have changed. We agree before I go to film, is this okay to talk about? That's one of the things about having a relationship with Loki. You don't even have to have a channel. Let's just say you're on Reddit or you're wherever and you want to share a story of something Loki did. Just as a courtesy, say, hey, is it okay if I share this? Because he might be okay and today might be don't share that day. It might change from day to day too. You might have told that same story 20 times and today he just doesn't want you to share it. Try to be respectful. We all fail, we're human, but try to be respectful. Um, and learning his likes and dislikes, which are different for everyone, which is why I'm never going to make that video of here's the color, here's the candle, here's the incense, because it's different from everyone. What he wants from everyone is different. Sometimes, excuse me, sometimes he will adapt to the person and sometimes he'll have the person adapt to him. It's not, I know a lot of people just getting into working with him are like obsessed with cinnamon and I'm like, why? I mean, yes, he's been known to like it in the past, but that doesn't mean he wants it every single item cinnamon flavored. It doesn't mean everything has to reek of it, Even with me, he shows he just doesn't have a preference towards it. I was talking, casually in community tab about it's a shame I can't get him pumpkin pie flavored things. And someone said, "Oh, does he like it?" I'm like, "No, not at all. He had the actual pumpkin pie once, told me it was punishment food, and walked away looking really sad. He just did not like it. I can't get him to eat pumpkin cookies. I can't get him to eat drink pumpkin lattes. The only thing he likes is no, that's not even pumpkin cider. Is that pumpkin cider or apple cider? We used to get not a hard cider, but like a carbonated cider that comes from Aldi's in that dark brown bottle, whichever one that is, he likes that. But with you might have to keep him supplied with pumpkin lattes. He's different with everybody. And just, as the meditation videos have taken off and people are appreciating those, and we love that you guys love them because we love doing them, and often, full disclosure, we'll be having a bad, sad day, and I go, you know what? Let's make a meditation video. We'll feel better. What's the current problem we're having? Let's make a meditation video on that. So yeah, it's like my therapy that I share with you guys. And 1 second, please, guys. Allergies. I am so terribly sorry. Okay, so sorry about that. Allergies, and we even stopped in the middle of lunch to do this. I have incense going because something he had asked for arrived in the mail. That's another thing. As you build your partnership with Loki, your relationship, you're going to learn that we all walk different paths. So I can't tell you my path exactly, and you think, oh, that's the path I have to follow. That's not going to work. He had been asking me for something for years. I kept telling him no, and then Over the years, I've changed and I grew. And we were talking last night about a period of my life I went through that I realize now what happened the day that I went and I put stuff away and I like had this ceremony and everything and I gave it back to the earth. It was another group of gods trying to tell me, no, don't do this. You don't have to do this. Why are you walking down this hard path? This isn't for you. And they kept telling me that. But, I said, looking back, that was terrible time in my life. But it's why I am where I am right now. I wouldn't be here if I didn't walk down that hard, lonely, tofurkey for one Thanksgiving road. If I hadn't done that and gone through that and seen the worst they could offer up, I wouldn't be the person I am today. He wouldn't have the offerings he has today. And I said, I don't regret it. I said, yeah, it was painful, but I don't regret it. Another thing we've done recently, because of all the exciting news on YouTube, nothing official has been sent to us. We haven't received an email, so all is good so far, knock on wood. And I got nice sound effect. We decided in an abundance of caution, we know the gaming, like, bless the 5 people that watch each gaming video. We know the gaming's not popular. We know that. We face that. And we are here for you guys. So even though we both love doing it, we have agreed that that is going by the wayside. And we are going to focus our energies on the meditation. So you're going to be seeing more meditation. You're going to be seeing, if you guys like the short stories, if you guys like the short stories, you might want to tune in October 1st. I got to go ahead to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you anymore, but you might want to tune in October 1st. We can do more stuff like that. And we had to get rid of altogether between posts in the community tab and offerings to the gods, stuff that's no longer acceptable now. We had to get rid of a lot of stuff just there, but through the gaming, we got rid of. I think it was closer to, like, you're saying 100, but he's like, I think it's closer to 200. We went through, the list was like 3 something, it was pushing 400 when we started, and it's down to the low 200s now. We scrapped a ton of stuff. I said, for one, it's because we have changed over the years. We've grown together. I think I've matured, hopefully. And I said, I actually was dying of embarrassment seeing some of these early videos. So I'm like, did I any chance to get rid of this stuff? But it wasn't what I thought fit the channel anymore. It didn't fit the safe, welcoming environment. And also, if this is a toss change that they haven't told us about, but random people have been hit with, wanted to cover our bacon, so I was more than happy. And we kept having discussions. We even removed like 10 more today. And I said, if I have a bad feeling about it, it's going. And we had a discussion back and forth too about, we don't talk often about me being gay, but I am. And we had a lot of gay, not a lot, but 3, 4, 5 pieces of gay content on there. Gay centric gaming, and I said that does tend to be a little more mature, but it wasn't that mature. But I said, let's get rid of it. I don't know what they're coming for, but every so often YouTube tries to help the gay community and destroys it instead. So I said, that's all gone. All of the outdoor sports stuff is gone. All of the stuff that if they're hitting them for it in the outdoors, we're covering our bacon, and we got rid of it here. There were even things that it was silly that we got rid of it, probably. We got rid of it. And we had some videos, which you guys might experience this on your own channel. You'll get a copyright claim, not a strike. A claim means, hey, my content's in your video. I don't want to talk about the music industry, but basically this is almost never the musician. It's almost never the studio. It's just random people claiming this, that claim to be claiming it on behalf. And again, allergies, I'm terribly sorry. Sorry about that, guys, but we had about 15 or 20 family-friendly Let's Plays that had those claims on them. Now, it doesn't hurt your channel. That said, if they're coming through to look at your channel with a fine-tooth comb, gone. So all that was gone, too. And I said, it doesn't really matter, because that's not the core of the channel, I said it's just like a light came on for both of us lately. Like the core of the channel is our relationship and how we've grown. And talking to you guys about the gods and keeping it as real as YouTube will let us. I got that's very well said. And that's been it. We've had to adapt and we've had to change, and every so often YouTube does something insane and we have to adapt and grow again together. And we agreed the gaming really isn't important. It's really not. It was just something we did to try to stand out as a channel. Really didn't work. We're also going to go back through and look at cooking. I don't think I did any cooking from scratch. I'm not sure. And I said, really, those cooking videos probably aren't that great anyhow. So, I said maybe this is a time to remove low quality stuff that I think is below our standards. Because we've grown over the last couple years. But if you guys want me to keep those cooking videos, you let me know. But, the rumor mill flying around right now, everybody's like, oh, is cooking okay? We don't know. But, I don't think they were the best quality anyways. I never had someone say, boy, you should do this full time on the channel. You're great at this. It was just me with a camera and just not being good at it. But I got, yeah, kind of. It's okay, baby. We got rid of that. We got rid of stuff we made years and years ago where, there was a period where YouTube was for some reason saying, yeah, use whatever you want, just don't monetize it. And so we had made a couple meditation videos like that, which I've never gotten comments on them. Got rid of all those too, because those had claims on them as well. So I heard, tell 'em about the one, tell 'em about the one. Yeah, we had one video that had 998 views that we got rid of. I had done it a couple years ago. We've tried to get into everything, just trying to see what'll stick to the wall. We thought we might offer you guys spicier content because, hey, if whatever you guys want, we were open to, and if YouTube would let us do it. Well, we got dinged for spicy content, so we took all of it down, but we missed one. And I thought that's really not how I want to present this channel. So, and it was completely G-rated, the Let's Play, just to be sure. And I said, yeah, we got rid of that. We got rid of a whole bunch of stuff. But, that was part of the relationship. We trust each other now. And like, he got his things in the mail today, and he's proud. And I said, we don't just have a relationship at this point. We have a partnership. We're partners on the channel. We're partners in the home. We decide what to cook together. You can have that partnership with anyone, with a god, with another human, with whomever. And I said, we make all our decisions together. Now, I don't go to Loki for every single thing, I don't get out of hand. But, if it's something I want his opinion on, sure, I'll go to him. And, we went crazy when we opened the packages today. And my first response was, because I have poor impulse control, so let's go back and get 8 more. And it was like he put his hands on my shoulders and was like, just calm down. We have to. It's okay. Yeah, calm down. There's something coming in the mail Monday and something coming Tuesday. He's like, shh, calm down. Shh. Okay, we know you're excited. And we talked about, hopefully, something happens eventually. Eventually, see a writing check. I said, if I do see that writing check, we're gonna go. And he's like, fine, but we haven't seen a writing check all this year that I recall. But that's part of the relationship too, adapting to that. And I think finally the other channel has gone dormant and stopped generating, and we're dealing with that too. And he's like, you're absolutely never going back. So, sometimes growing your relationship, growing your partnership with Loki is learning to grow and change together, realizing you are going to have arguments. They're going to come. You're going to have differences of opinion, learning when to give in, learning when to say no, and you have to, make your call in each situation. Learning, when to step out of your comfort zone and grow. And he's the one that's been pushing me towards the old man, to learn and grow with the old man and with other gods. And the old man brought me full circle on a lot of stuff too. And, the old man and Loki both were the ones that pushed me when we saw the outdoor community get hit. They're like, those are your brothers and sisters, because one, that is stuff you've had on the channel. You just spent a merry time getting rid of hundreds of videos. Two, these are fellow YouTubers, and you know what it's like to get hit, because I've gotten hit multiple times. I used to run a video game channel, which is a dumpster fire, and I hope it just quietly dies and never comes back. And yeah, laughter, Becker. Um, you have to be able to roll with the punches. We would get monetized, we wouldn't. I was starting to make really good money, then somebody did something stupid that I will never forgive them for. Sure, YouTuber I don't like. And you know, I went from overnight, I went from making good money, and I mean my money went from like nothing to like really fast to back to nothing, and it never came back out of nothing. And we had to deal with that, and we had to deal with coming over here. A lot of people from the old channel, now I had to ask them if they would just, sub. They didn't have to watch, but would they sub to build up my sub count? That was not the wisest plan, because it was chaos when we first started this channel. And come to think of it, I may have landed 100 people or so on this channel. I just had to protect the content, to protect you guys. So, we grew and learned from that. Sometimes Loki can be, he's really sharp, he's got a good read on people, but, he has a lot of different aspects to his personality, like we all do. And sometimes he's really naive, and what could possibly go wrong? This is what could go wrong, Loki. So, he's my buddy. And we're buddies because we've spent time together, but you become buddies because of the growing you go through. You become buddies because of the hard times you go through, as well as the good. And, I don't say that to scare you guys, but it's not realistic to say that, oh, you start serving Loki and nothing unfortunate is ever going to happen in your life again. Of course it is, of course it is. And it's, mostly the best advice I can give you is just spend the time together. I can't tell you how many people work with Loki for a hot minute. And they'd come and they'd say, well, Loki's not talking to me. And my number one question is always, when's the last time you talked to him? Do you talk to him outside of needing anything? Well, if you just said you haven't talked to him in forever because he should talk to you, and no, you don't talk to him when you don't need anything, yeah, that's why he's not coming through. He might make a rare exception, but you have to put the effort in too. Remember his day, whatever day you give him. People say Saturday, but as a Lokean, you get used to the fact that we don't really. There's evidence if you look at it and squint and turn your head sideways. There's kind of evidence, but there's kind of not too. So we just give him Saturday. People will go, no, that's washing day, but whatever. Loki gets whatever day he wants. Any day is Loki's day, as I put it. Same thing with the old man. The old man has taken up Tuesday and Wednesday of every week for himself, and yeah, he'll give up, that time for someone else if they need it. But you know, growing with the gods, building that partnership is those hard times as well as the good times. And it's not hard times forever. But well, inspiration struck. I was more than happy to do that for you guys. He is pumped, I think, about what he got today, and I think he's feeding me the inspiration. Don't count on me to be this coherent every day, but you know, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. I got back here. Bye bye.